Hello, hello. Welcome to the daily 1 hour live tarot readings, political tarot readings specifically, on Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here. I am here every day. This little breathing fuzzy pillow here is my co-host, Poopers and Kitty. And I just the thing about doing a live stream every day is you get live stuff that happened. Life intervenes, and so yeah, my nails are complete. It just went horribly wrong today. So forgive me if as I'm talking to you, if I'm trying to fix this. Yeah, live. Okay. Well, usually I spend the first 10 or 15 minutes where I gather your questions. Please put them all in the chat in all caps. Comments don't need to be. Under the video, comments don't need to be in all caps. I worry that you're yelling at me, actually, when the comments are underneath are in all caps. It's like, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong? Oh, okay. I think maybe they're thinking it has to be comments too. You guys are so good to me. I don't know why you put up with me. I'm just glad you do. So anyway, if I don't get to your question, it's never anything personal. I promise. I absolutely promise. I'm so glad you're here. I am grateful for you. Also, we have the best moderators anywhere. And I mean anywhere. They've kept us safe for months. It is a Herculean task. And yeah, it's amazing what they've been able to do to make this a safe space for literally months. Absolute months. Okay. Also, quick thing, if you are a moderator, if you would so like, do please follow me on Twitter. And, okay, what am I trying to do here? Sorry, I'm still trying to sort this out because, yeah, it's one of those days. Yeah. Do follow me on Twitter, please, because I would like to follow you back so then we can talk. That, I think, because you guys have done a lot for me. And I would like to at least be able to thank you properly without just thanking you here, which doesn't seem like it's enough. Because, I mean, what you've done is above and beyond. So, all right. And 10% of all the income that comes into the channel from any source, 10% goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. And I do that. That's ongoing. And I make those donations quarterly. So at the beginning of July, I will be making that donation. Okay. So anyway, I'm almost ready here. I'm almost done. I'm so sorry. This just it's so funny to me how it's time to go live, and I go to do it, and then just stuff happens, and it's like, really? We're doing this? Okay, we're doing this. All right. Okay, almost got it. The cat's suddenly sick or have a fight, or there's, just, fight, the smoke alarm decides it's run out of battery power right then, It's like, oh no, you used to do this at 2 in the morning, and now we're doing it at, 11:58. So, because I can't go through, hours. I can't sit here for an hour with the smoke alarm beeping every 3 minutes. So, anyway, go. Name on Twitter, please. It's in the description box here. Twitter @ Autumn Black Orin. It only had enough space to get me down to the N in orange. So, but it's in the description box. Autumn Black Oran. O-R-A-N. It was going for Autumn Black Orange, but Autumn Black Oran. It's the best I could do. Okay, let's see here. Let me gather your questions. And okay. All right. Do you guys know the Myers-Briggs thing? The 16 personality types? Well, for what it's worth, I don't know if this helps you any. I took that again. I've taken it several times, and I keep getting the same thing, so I assume that's really what I am. I am an INFJ-A, which basically means that I am, they call it the counselor, but basically either artistically or just counseling people in general. My main goal is to empower other people and to help you see all the amazing, wonderful good that is inside of you. And that is very, very important to me, because you have so much good inside of you, and you are so precious. INTJ here. There we go. And I'm also, it means I'm an introvert. Not really a shock there. And I'm a sensitive little thing. But the good news is that I'm very planful, as it were. Hello, sweetheart. Where I'm organized. She said, showing up with her nails a mess. Yes, DJ, there we go. INFP, there we go. So it made sense as I was reading through that. It was like, you know, you have these ideals, and even if it's impractical, and you really wanted to empower other people and use your abilities and your intuition, and it's like reading my mail. And I read off with the, all this was to my best friend Sarah, and she was like, no, have they met you? All right, I'm gonna scroll back up. I will quit talking. I will just scroll back up here, and I will look for anything in all caps. Uncover the news. Will Trump's race speech make things worse? Is it written by Stephen Miller? I didn't even know he was going through with that. Is he really going to try to give a speech? A man with a history of racism that is a mile long. Really? Really? Jeez. Okay. Will Joe Biden pick Condoleeza Rice as his running mate? I will ask. I'm not good at election results, but I'm usually pretty good on character. So we'll see. That seems to be okay, and it won't cause. The other thing is I don't read on Democrats if it's Democrats against Democrats. Just so you know, in general, because I do not want to cause division among Democrats. I don't want it to turn into an argument about that. Okay. Greg Scott asking, what's left of the NRA and Dana Loesch? Is she... Honestly, I don't know who she is. I don't follow the NRA, so I honestly don't know who's in charge, but I can look that up, or I can just read on it anyway. Gene is asking, is Romney positioning himself for the new OP elected? OP? OP. Operating program, I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry. Will Susan Rice be VP? Oh, let's look at Susan Rice too. Okay, Susan Rice. Okay, Hieroglyphics asking, heard a rumor that Dumpy's calling out the militia with tear gas, etc., and fencing was a dry run for when he loses. Truth, martial law around the elections. I'll ask, but everything I've read on so far says that he's not going to be in a position to do things like that around the election. That there is some stuff coming for him. Nemesis might actually show up, which would be awesome. Okay, Stephen's asking, the GOP is hiring 50,000 poll watchers. Will this voter suppression action be successful? Okay. And Linda's asking, will Romney get into the presidential race? What is Karl Rove up to? Did I read on Rove where he like showed up, did a thing, and he's like, then he's gone? Not sure. Let me see. I'll add it to the list. I'm not sure if I will get to Rove. I've got to go with my intuition. See, and my intuition, and I'm not feeling a lot with Rove. Maybe in the future, but I'm not sure. Anyway, do you see hyperinflation, collapse of the dollar? Reading articles on this, very concerning. Be kind to all. Fantastic name, by the way. Be kind to all. I have been concerned about inflation, just regular inflation, for a very long time, and I don't. We'll check on hyperinflation, but I have been very concerned about it because basically it puts everybody on a treadmill. That you're always having to make more money to make up for the buying power of the money you make. It's constantly losing, and so you have to work harder just to try to break even. And we didn't even have a Federal Reserve until 1913, and before that, because like right now when the U.S. Treasury is paying guaranteed 6% interest to Federal Reserve banks, and when when the Treasury creates money, it's instantly a debt. It's instantly, part of it is money owed to this system. So even when the Treasury creates money, they're not just creating a dollar. They create a dollar, but it's only creating So we're on a treadmill, and it bothers me. So I'll look at it. Gene is saying, "Hi, peaceful, happy Boo Boo." Yes, he is a good boy. Yes, he is. He's the precious. A little while ago, I was just sitting here working at the computer and with my hand on his chest while he was sleeping. It was really sweet. Name on Twitter, please. In the description box, Jennifer. Grateful to hear from you. Stephen, should we have an election party, night party live stream? Sounds good. Sounds good. Are you talking about November, or are you talking about something before then? Be kind to all. What was up with Georgia's elections? Like we already know. Yeah, it's just suppression. It's just flat out suppression. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, Susan with the terrifying prospect of, will the president choose one of his kids for VP? I'm surprised he hasn't yet. Let me put this down here about Georgia's elections. And will the president choose one of his kids for VP? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Could you believe that, kitten? Could you believe that's possible? Is he really that awful? Yes, he is that awful. Good kitty. All right, okay. Plenty of questions here. You guys have great questions. Will the police reform bill pass? I'll look at it, Kathy, but what I've gotten before is that Not until we're not going to have serious reform until we get a new administration. Okay, YouTube, work with me. I can't list the questions if you don't load them. Hello. Wakey, wakey. What's going on here? Oh no. Alright, I'm refreshing. Refreshing. It's not feeling refreshing, it's feeling stressful. One comment. Please tell me it's mine. One of the kids for VP. Was that the last one? I'm choosing one of the kids for VP. Thank you, Impish. Thank you, Impish artist. Thank you. Okay, where was I? Oh, something about Dana Loesch. Oh, come on. Okay, so it's not going to let me go back farther than that. Dana Loesch was, Greg is telling me, Dana Loesch was the NRA person who said things worse than Trump about school shooting victims. What a lovely human being. What just a lovely human being. Yes, let's see what lovely karma she's drawing on. Not to Barr, of course, as he's an evil plum pudding. Salome, I adore you. He is indeed. Renfield Barr is indeed an evil plum pudding. That is true. Okay, I wonder what happened to Patty Hearst. I'm usually doing more current political stuff, but that's an interesting question, Maud. Oh, Steven's saying November party. You got it. And it's like 3 days before my birthday, so yes, please, for my birthday, every person here who can, every American here who is of voting age, for my birthday, I want a present, and that present is I want you to vote. And I know that's not really going to be your deciding factor, that it happens to be my birthday 3 days later, but it's very important to me, and that's what I want more than anything. For my birthday is for everybody to vote. So, Dave. Hey, Dave. Will the Republicans replace Trump with Romney as their candidate? But I think it actually might be too late, and he's made some enemies by not towing the party line, even though the party line is just awful. Rebecca, will Biden be sworn in early so Pelosi doesn't have to be a short time as pres? Lamar Alexander was sworn in early as governor of Tennessee because of pardons being given by his predecessor. Interesting. Matter of fact, I think we're going to start with that. Oh my gosh. Is the race, the Trump race speech, is that really happening? Please tell me that's not a thing. Entertainment only, YouTube, relax. Exactly. Look, I am reading on the collective energy with using cards. That's it. I'm just reaching out for energy. That's it. I am never 100% correct. Nobody is. Nobody who does this. I myself get personal readings from other readers. I pay for them at least twice a year, and I never focus on just one anyway. It's consensus between readers for myself personally, and certainly for anything like this. It's just a friend talking. It's literally no more. What I'm saying is no more important than that. I'm just a friend talking. So, okay. Okie dokie. Actually, I wonder if I could turn this. This light hasn't been working. Let's see what I can do. So, are you going to work right now or not? Nope. Dead as a doornail. I don't know what's gone wrong with this lamp, but it's not working. Okay. Got that bigger lamp I can put on. If it's too dark, just let me know. Hello, kitten. How are you? Oh, big stretch. Oh, that was a big stretch. Yes, it was. Oh, and here, let me fix this. Yes, I am making 173 people wait so that I can just make sure that you have enough padding here and you're not having to lay against the hard edge of that tray. Yes. And this is a metal tray I bought specifically for this desk. And I bought one to keep all my pens and pencils in and all my salt over there and everything else, and then one is a kitty bed. So, all right. November 3rd, yes, is election day. We are at 21 minutes. All right, going down here, putting in 21. Oh no. Yes, 21 minutes. Okay. Save. Okay, will Biden be sworn in early for some reason? I don't know if you guys know much about this, or if you're out of the country, you probably don't know this, but the founding fathers in the U.S. were, they were Freemasons, and there are all kinds of mystical, semi-mystical thingy-whatsits all over Washington, D.C., and they also believed in astrology. A lot of them were deists, so they weren't Christian in the sense that we think of Christianity. It was more a deist philosophy. I'm not saying they all were, but a lot of them were. A deist philosophy basically means that they believed that basically God basically made a giant mechanism, you know, like a clock, and just wound it up and just let it go. And so there is a God, according to deists, there is a God, there is a mechanism, but there isn't intervention. That's my understanding. The Constitution set the date and hour of the inauguration. It's not possible to move it. Well, Harry's mom, my understanding, and please correct me if I'm wrong, my understanding, and the reason I brought this up, is because it used to be that Election Day took place in early November, which may have, I'm not sure, actually I haven't looked in a while. It's been so long since I read about this. Yeah, November, July, August, September, October, 3, 6, 9. I want to say that July 4th was Declaration of Independence. I want to say 120 degrees later, so 120 days roughly, ballpark. July, August, September, October, November, 30, 60, 90, 100. So there was the Declaration of Independence and then a trine, which in astrology is that really gentle, lovely energy, positive energy. Declaration of Independence, Election Day, and then Inauguration Day was in March. So it was also trine. March, April, May, June, July, 3, 6, 9, 120. My understanding is the original Inauguration Day was in March. But, and also it took time because moving people around was a lot harder then, obviously. So it was actually moved back to January, because March was like too far off or something. I'm not entirely sure on that, but that's my understanding. And one of the problems that's if you believe in astrology, one of the problems that's coming up is that our inauguration day is not gelling with our election day. So, anyway. 25. Okay, so having said all of that, just saying that whenever a president dies, a new president is sworn in immediately. Oh, no, I understand that, and I'm trying to, you know, and I am reading on, is Biden going to be sworn in early, before January 20th? But I'm just saying I found it very interesting that they set it up so that it worked astrologically. They also made this statue of George Washington as like a Greek god sitting shirtless. And it was like, then finally, you know, smarter people prevailed, saying, let's tone down the, let's tone that down, shall we? Anyway, all right, wait, let me make sure I'm reaching out for this energy. Biden's energy, he's right there. And I'm not going to lie, he's tired. He's an older man. He's not, his energy's not being supplemented, let's put it that way, like Trump's is. And reaching out for this energy. But, you know, for a politician, he's a good man. That's what I get. For a politician, and he's going to bring in really good people. But he's not going to be an attack dog. He's not going to attack Trump. He's going to be, you know, he's gone from Uncle Joe to Grandpa Joe. He's Grandpa Joe now. And frankly, people are so tired and so scared. It's appealing. So anyone who's trying to get him to change what he's doing, no, just let him be. Okay, so, Grandpa Joe, are you going to be sworn in early, before January 20th? Joe Biden, are you going to be sworn in early? Oh, wouldn't the Republicans have a fit? Even if the alternative is Pelosi, you know they'd have a fit. Oh, that's not good. I've got a big old death card here. That's not good. I wonder what that's about. Well, death of Trump's presidency, certainly. All right, let me see if I can get this light. Is this light? Will this light help any? Because I want you guys to be able to see the cards. Okay, let's put that there and that there. There, that might be better. Oh, we're disturbing the kitty. We don't want to disturb the kitty. He's the good boy. He's my little generator of positive energy over here. Yeah, it suddenly got quite dark because it just started raining. That's beautiful. All right, there. Is that clearer? I think that'll be clear. Yep, death card. All right, so you can see it better. Yeah, big change. 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Emperor, the center. This is what we're talking about. Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like because Trump, the Emperor would be the presidency, but it's really these days it's specifically Trump, and the King of Cups would be Biden. And the center of it is Trump, and it feels like basically the upshot is Biden's over here at the end. There's definitely a changeover, and then this is money for like the inauguration, or it's money for maybe fundraising. I'm not sure, but but he's over here at the end, and this this death card goes right here. So let me see if I can get any more information, because these other cards aren't telling me specifically. Out with the old, in with the new. Yes, please. Okay. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, it kicked me off, so let me see if I can get some more information. Will Biden be sworn in early? Whew. Boy, it'll be good to be out of the Trump era, won't it? But then will come the cleanup. That's the problem. Will Biden be sworn in early? Three of Swords, heartache. A death for the card for the last reading, and heartache for this one. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles. This is going to sound like so stupid, but has Junior grown a beard? Weird. Woo! Storming. Ten of Pentacles, the World. All right, Trump dynasty. Completion. High Priestess. Secrets. All right, I don't think he's going to be, because what it's starting to move me into much more likely scenarios, much more likely energy. So, yes, JT has a beard. Let me guess. He looks like he looks like, you know, a mountain man, like. Oh, what is that meme of? Oh gosh. Ooh, rain. It is storming. He looks like a hipster wannabe. I think that's yeah, that makes sense. Grizzly Adams. Yeah, chinless wonder with a beard. Yeah. Woo. Storming, storming, storming. Yep. Okay. Well, let me go on to the next 33. Okay. I'm going to put 34 there because I want to go over here. Considering 3 days ago, White House is considering, I'm going to actually tilt this up so you guys can see it because it's pretty impressive. That's quite a thing. All I'm getting is that Trump is considering a race speech. There's nothing in the news that's saying he actually is. Trump race speech. Trump race speech. Photo op in front of the church where they attack the peaceful protesters, you know, and it's kind of surprising the Bible didn't burst into flames. Well, this is kind of like Trump giving some kind of speech about race, about unity. It's just, I don't know, it's I don't know if the universe can withstand that level of hypocrisy, but Page of Swords. Can you see that? Yeah, Page of Swords. King of Swords. The Star. Five of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands, and the Hermit. Yeah, he needs to just he needs to go sit down. Oh, Andrew Porty is giving the race speech tomorrow in Dallas. Oh, yay. King of Swords, I don't like that. Star, well, he loves giving speeches. Are you being disturbed? Is the rain disturbing the kitty? Precious kitty. Precious kitty. You're a good boy. 10 of Wands. This is all of the Trump wants to go up in front of the camera so he can be the star, so he can be the center of things. That's all he wants. And the King of Swords, people behind him saying, yes, you should do this, you should do this. But people are suffering and they're protesting. And then this is all of the lawsuits that are coming from the attacks. And then Trump just goes back into hermit land until he gets to do more rallies. It's such a, yes, you should do this, and it falls flat. He won't do it, or it's just going to fall flat, or people are just going to laugh at him. Trump's speech isn't going to be worth a buffalo on a nickel. I hear you. For those outside of the U.S., we used to have things called buffalo nickels. It was a nickel, buffalo on it, and I wasn't at one point wasn't a buffalo nickel. Wasn't there the idea of a wooden nickel, or was that something different? No, not worth much. Okay, 7 of Wands. Defensive. Yeah, this is him in the White House. Oh no, I'm being, they're the crazy people, the little, the people are revolting. It's like, no, actually you're revolting, but sure. Knight of Wands. 6 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. Nobody wants to hear it. 5 of Wands. It's just Cookins, ad fodder for ads. That's all that is. He's not gonna, if he says that there's going to be an initiative or something, it would be pathetic, a pathetic amount. Yeah. Oh, Buffalo, New York in the house. Hello, Rob. Yeah. Oh, there are people in his base who will always show up for him, just not in the numbers he thinks or wants, or his black hole of a sense of narcissistic self needs. Okay. All right, now we're going to look at some VP picks, at least a couple of them. 39. Condoleeza and Susan Rice. All right. Actually, I'll put that just like that. Okay, I'm going to do two piles here. One, this is a Rice. This one for Susan Rice. Isn't she the aren't they like cousins or something? Oh no. No, that's someone else I'm thinking of. Okay. It's not who I'm thinking of. Condoleeza Rice actually has is there a cousin who who's also knows all about politics and what have you, but she's a Democrat. So, all right, Condoleeza Rice, Susan Rice. For Biden's VP. I'm not feeling good about either of these names, but okay. VP, Condoleeza Rice, who does play the piano beautifully. I will say that for her. Susan Rice as a VP. Ambassador Rice, more likely, probably, but I don't know. Four of Swords, this is not good. This energy is kind of dead in the water. Condoleezza, Temperance, World, her victory, Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. It feels like things have moved on. This victory card feels like Biden. And there's definitely rancor, but she's fine. She's fine where she is. It feels like she's fine where she is. She's just like looking on to this. This was her what used to this was before. And then Biden wins, and there's rancor, but she's like over here. She's just looking on. So that does not good. Okay, Susan Rice, Star, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Justice. No, she's not going to be VP. She's got other stuff. She's got other important work to be a part of. But this is not VP energy. Okay, I'd say no on both of those. Okay, and since the sun is starting to come out just a tiny bit, I will move the camera back down. There we go. Whoops. There we go. There we go. All right. Oops, a little bit more. There we go. Good kitty. Good kitty. Good boy. Good boy. All right, let me see here. Okay. Let's see. The next question was, let me see, 43. Will Romney get into the presidential race? Let me see. Okay. Will Romney get into the presidential race this year? Will Romney get into the presidential race? Let me see. Yep, that's Romney's energy. It's always the same. He's fine. He is one of the most content human beings I've ever read on. And it's consistent every time I read on him. He's fine. He has a good job. He has his family. He has his beliefs. He's just, he has a very limited view of the world, but he's just fine. It's the weirdest thing. Yeah, Boo Boo Kitty, come back. Yeah. Oh, here he comes. Oh, can you get through? Can you get through, Precious? Can you get through, Precious one? Oh, you are a good boy. Yes, you are. Good boy. Your wish is his command. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Romney's energy is just perfectly content. I swear, he's like a. He has the energy of a Latter-day Saints monk. It's not like a Buddhist monk, but like a Latter-day Saints monk. He's like a monk without the compassion. He's just that perfect calm. Romney. People who think Romney is boring, you're right. Three of Wands, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I moved that camera back down, sorry. Hierophant, Nine of Wands. Actually, no. Center of it, perfect contentment. He was out of the government, he got back into the government, perfect contentment, more government, Republican. His energy is just so placid. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm a Latter-day Saint, and we like Brother Romney. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with him. It's just, yeah, he needs to. I read on him. Seriously, it's like all the energy is just drained out of me because it's just so calm. It's like, wow, okay, I can't stay in that energy. By the way, I read on Trudeau the other day, and I want to apologize to any Canadians. I did not mean to offend at all. I got a comment where someone was offended by what I was saying about Trudeau and how I was focusing so much on his the sense. Well, I could be totally wrong easily. I was picking up on quite a sense of vanity from the man, and the reason I was repeating myself is that I was trying to get past the energy, but it just kept. That's kind of I was reaching out, and that's what I was getting. If you watch enough readers on YouTube, we repeat ourselves sometimes when we're reading, and it's because we're trying to reach out for that energy, whatever it is. And it's like, okay, I'm getting this kind of feeling, and it's just getting stronger, and we're getting the same thing. So it's like, okay, well, I said it, okay, I'll say it again. All right, this is what I'm getting, and okay, now we're able to move on. So, Jazzy Girl Autumn, I wasn't offended, I just wanted more on his politics. Okay, all right, anyway. I just wanted to apologize if I offended anybody, that's all. Okay, 48. What's left of the NRA? Dana Loesch, it doesn't sound like she's someone I want to read on at all. Do I have to? I mean, is she like the head of the NRA now or something? Did I read on the NRA? What's going on with the Ugh. Yuck. До свидания. It's the NRA. NRA, пожалуйста. Good grief. And for what it's worth, I'm not saying Trudeau shouldn't have a vain streak. He's a good-looking man. You know. Men who are gifted with extraordinary looks, they have their own challenges in life. They get away with a lot of stuff, but they also have their challenges in life. All right, but I am reading on NRA. Okay, that's interesting. I'm getting a mental image of I'm just a person, little person, and it's like I'm inside a great big rusted metal, obviously metal, bucket, watering can, something. It's dry. It's empty, and it's just rust everywhere. Make of that what you will. NRA, National Rifle Association, in 2020, which is not what it used to be back when it was founded. Chariot, moving on. Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Well, if this was a person, I would say that this person has had to make a lot of choices about what to do, what not to do, and that they have accomplished much, but they can't rely on this anymore. This is past. The center of it is an institution. The Hierophant it can be the government, it can be a church, it can be whatever's an institution. It could be a hospital, it could be a prison. A Hierophant, that's the Hierophant energy. It's an institution. And they're trying to stay as an institution. And the cards here are quite good. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, which is my family dynasty and kind of a cruise ship card, celebration, like vacation card. And so if this was a person, I would say, yeah, you've got some very, you've worked hard, but don't rely on that. Don't rest on your laurels. You're focusing on this, and what's coming is positive. It just feels weak. Let me see here. NRA. Yeah, getting rust. Why am I getting rust? NRA. Rusty. Queen of Wands. That does not feel like a nice person. Nine of Swords, Two of Cups, Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. It feels like they're struggling. I've got stress. You okay? You okay? Good boy. Good boy. I've got stress, struggling, and trying to attract new members, advertising, trying to, this is all just very human level advertising, trying to increase that. And then we've got a Knight of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles. So they have some big donors that help keep things going, but it feels weak. Kind of having real trouble attracting new people. They're relying heavily on these bigger donors, but they're limited. So what's going to happen with the NRA? It feels they're just not what they used to be, and it's thank heavens, but they're not even what they were when they started out. And they would do well to go back to that, about actually being Judgment, actually being about safety. Judgment. Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, Ten of Cups. This is they're going to try to make themselves, they're going to try to change gears to try to attract more people, but it's lies, because they're trying to attract people who are potentially Democrats, but they are such a Republican organization. And the like the Queen of Pentacles I just showed, they're so heavily reliant on these big donors who are still staunch, extreme right wing. So I'm feeling like they've got investigations that are going to come down on their heads. I feel like they're weak. They kind of shot their shot, as it were. Thank you, brain. I did not mean to. I apologize for using that expression I just used. They had their chance. They put all of their eggs in Trump's basket. Let's put it that way. So, okay. We're at 56. Okay. Okay, I read on Romney. All right. All right, I'm going to read on this question because I want you guys to sleep better at night. Okay, rumor that Trump is calling out the militia with tear gas and fencing was a dry run for when he loses. Will there be martial law around the elections? Will he, I'm going to read on this just because I want you guys to be able to sleep better at night. So, is Trump going to try to get the military or other police forces or prison guards or FBI, anybody, Fish and Wildlife, or else, tear gas, and try to just do the whole Trumpian Praetorian Guard kind of thing. Okay, let me see here. Oh, the energy is right there. Okay, I'm in Washington, D.C. Moon. Well, he's going to go through when he loses the election, or he's not going to be president anymore. He is going to just have the biggest toddler meltdown. Hierophant, Six of Swords, Chariot, Emperor, Nine of Cups. This honestly, I'll start here. The country has survived this far, and we are, in 2026 we're coming up on our what? I don't know what it'd be, but it's our 250th anniversary as a country, which I know in like other places in the world that's laughable, but to us it's a lot. And we've gotten this far, and Trump has ignored all kinds of norms and what have you, but still we have a way of doing things. Okay, so Six of Swords, and this is the transfer. This is the normal transfer of power, okay? This is if Trump tries to pull something. I get the Chariot at the center of this, Emperor. And what I get from this, the energy of this very clearly, is him being walked out of the White House. It's like, okay, we're leaving. You're leaving, specifically. We're coming back. You're not. This is him being bum rushed out of the White House if he tries something like that, and trying to go back to being Mr. Merchant, Mr. Con Artist. I'm not getting martial law. I'm getting, you try anything, have your temper tantrum, but you can have your temper tantrum. You can have your temper tantrum in Trump Tower. Bye. That's what I'm getting. Okay. 60. Okay. GOP hiring 50,000 poll watchers? Will this voter suppression, well, GOP voter suppression, I think, is what I'm reading on here. GOP voter suppression. GOP voter suppression. GOP voter suppression. Yeah, that's them trying to have poll watchers or trying to intimidate, having individuals take the power into their own hands, whatever. 5 of Swords, the World, Ace of Cups, King of Swords, 4 of Wands. Good luck. Is voter suppression going to work? They're going to try it. They got away with a lot. This is insult to injury. They got away with a lot. But that was then. This is now. And this is the World card, which is a card of major chapter endings in life. And at the center of this is Ace of Cups, which is, and what's coming after this, with things being quieter, but there being a whole lot of investigations and cleanup. People are going to come out to vote in such numbers. There is no amount of suppression they can pull off that will stop this. And I've gotten that all the way along. Will Russia try to make a mess? Will China try to make a mess? Will Republicans try to intimidate voters? Will there be things like in Georgia where people in a predominantly Caucasian wealthy neighborhoods didn't have any line at all to go vote, whereas people in poorer districts with more people of color had to wait in line for 8 hours, and that's not even sure everybody got to vote. People having to wait until after midnight to go to vote. I mean, they going to try it? Yeah. Are they going to succeed? No. So I really wouldn't stress it. Just go out and vote, please. For my birthday. My birthday is November 6th. Every year. And election day is November 3rd. So for my birthday, more than anything, for the present for me, because of course that's exactly how you make all of your decisions in life, I'm sure. Yes, for my birthday, I want to know that you voted. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I get 64. Oops. 4. Okay, the worry about hyperinflation. All right, I talked about this at the beginning, so I won't go on about it this time. Just try to get to the reading. Quit yapping so much. Hyperinflation. Do we have to worry about hyperinflation and collapse of the dollar, all of that kind of stuff happening soon? Do we have to, sorry, reaching out for the energy, closing my eyes here for a second. Do we have to worry about hyperinflation, collapse of the dollar anytime soon? Hyperinflation, up to there, collapse of the dollar, something we have to worry. This is we are currently still the reserve currency for the world, and that gives us a great deal of, that gives our currency a great deal of power it wouldn't otherwise have. All right, 7 of Swords, Thief card. I've got a Queen of Cups over the Tower. Okay. Got a 5 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, and a Five of Swords. It's not good, but it's not going to... We've got disappointment at the center of the reading. It's going to be hard. It makes it harder. Inflation is making things harder. But this, and certainly the thief card shenanigans that have been done, and also presidents paying for wars with money they didn't have, and creating huge amounts of debt for everybody else to pay in the future. And this is potential. It's like if this person, this Queen of Cups, if it's like she is stopping this from happening. This is being stopped very clearly. That energy is very clear. Are we disappointed? Are we going to have to work harder? You're still going to have inflation? Yes. It's still going to be icky? Yes. Is it going to be hyperinflation? I'm not getting that here. And we're gonna muddle along. Do we have disappointment, insult to injury? Do we have to work harder? Yes. This is just keeping things on an even keel. But whoever, if this might be a party, this might be like Democrats or something, but somebody's holding this together, and we're going to muddle along. That's what I'm getting. So the apocalypse may be televised, but it's not happening now. Okay. Judge Gleason just blasted Barr in the DOJ. Gleason. Well, Walton has the unredacted Mueller report. Gleason? Who's Gleason? Which one is Gleason? That's why they don't want mail-in. It interferes with their voting plans. Yeah. Yep. They're going to try. They're not going to get anywhere. They're going to try. Okay. Let me just do this one then. 109. I love this. Will Trump try to choose one of his kids as VP? Oh, because he is the fool. Oh, I've got to. I mean, I think we know the answer, but I got to read on this. Is Trump going to try to choose one of his own children for VP? Because Pence is constantly terrified of being booted. Constantly terrified of being booted out. He's mad. Trump is mad at his kids right now. He's mad at everybody. He's even mad at his kids. He's especially mad at his kids. He's especially mad at Kushner. He's mad at Junior because the company isn't making money. The company isn't making enough money. Seven of Wands. Everybody's against me. I'm so put upon. I'm such a victim. Eight of Cups. Five of Swords. Judgment. Page of Wands. Eight of Wands. No. Nope. He knows the grief he would get. It wouldn't be worth it. And he's still desperate to keep evangelicals on board. And that's the only thing Pence is good for as far as he's concerned. It's the only reason Pence is there. Because Pence knows which side his bread is buttered on. Oh, okay. Justice Department's decision to dismiss the case against Michael Flynn is a gross injustice of what was that? Gross abuse of prosecutorial power, a court-appointed lawyer says. Breaking news. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, there's no. He knows the message that would send. and he has enough problems. That's what that means. Judge Walton wants to have a word with the DOJ, re the Mueller report. Yep. July? Is it July 20th? Is it June 20th or July 20th? The DOJ is supposed to come in and answer some questions. Maybe even Barr himself. But, okay. Well, I think that's actually going to be it for me for today. It's already, I've been on for, yeah, like an hour and 10 minutes. So I've tried to spend most of an entire hour reading, as well as tacking on the extra time at the beginning for questions. So hopefully that will sort things out well enough until tomorrow, because I'm here every day. And thank you so much for being here. The time stamping, Wednesdays, the time stamping is slow. Every Wednesday, I have to, there's stuff I have to do right after this, like, you know, like, so the time stamping remains in progress, kind of rough, until later on this afternoon. So just a warning about that, and sorry about that, but well, yeah, Wednesdays, I've got stuff I need to do. But I'll be back here tomorrow and every day. Yeah, so we're going to get through this together, all right? And thank you so much. Thank you so much, the moderators. Thank you so much for being here, all right? You guys hang in there. Keep breathing. I foresee, wait, the great Karnak, I foresee a cup of tea in my immediate future. Well, not immediate future, but soon. All right, hang in there. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye-bye.